Hello, Noofs, and today we've got a ZvP. This is again from IEM Katowice 2018. This video features in the upper right-hand corner. It's the Finnish Zerg. His name is Serral, and he's playing against the Korean Protoss in the bottom left. In the blue, his name is Trust. Trust is teamless, I'm pretty sure. Serral is on what team, Ben? I forget.
I believe it's called ENCE Esports.
Yes. Yep. And ENCE, I think.
Yes.
Give us a score prediction for this one.
I really like Serral, so I'm just going to say 2-0 Serral.
Okay, that's fair.
maybe I'll say 2-1 Serral because casters always say 2-1, right? Even though statistically it doesn't make a ton of sense.
Yep.
But we're casters now, so 2-1 Serral. That's my final score.
2-1 Serral. You should say 2-1 every single series from now on. Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. I mean, Trust is pretty good. He doesn't really have the results that Serral has recently.
And this is also a travel thing where Trust is going to probably be somewhat jet lagged because he had to travel from Korea, whereas Finland and Poland, I don't know if they're in the same time zone or not, but they can't be that far apart.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Finland is roughly on top of Poland.
I couldn't comment on that, Ben. I have no comment on that at all.
It's somewhere around there.
Serral is definitely way closer, and I would expect him to win for a variety of reasons.
And Finland and Poland are both basically Russia.
Yes. In my head, I translate Finland to Russia.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys hate that, throw us a dislike and a comment.
Every Finnish and Polish person ever is now just left our channel. I'm pretty sure those are like the two countries that hate being associated with Russia the most.
Yeah,
because
probably.
Finland's entire history is like trying not to be conquered by Russia, and Poland's entire history is trying to not be conquered by Russia or Germany.
Yep.
But yeah.
That's okay. I have Eastern European family. I'm allowed to say it. My family's Latvian, and we're only 2 generations removed, so it's not one of those Americans that says that they're Scottish from the Isle of Skye or anything. What, Ben?
There you go, I said. That's cool.
Yeah.
When do you know when they emigrated?
It's actually not 2 generations. I think it's like 4. I was just lying.
Oh, okay.
They immigrated in 1910. They came to Ellis Island.
That's still pretty recent.
This is a fascinating piece of information to divulge on a Starcraft cast, but we'll go with it anyways. I think you had to be 16 at that point to legally immigrate through Ellis Island, and she was 12, and she left.
I think I had an ancestor who immigrated around that time.
Yeah.
From Germany, I believe.
Yeah.
And I have some other family who's been in like Pennsylvania since I think the 1600s.
Sure. Yeah. Anyways, I also am Scottish from the Isle of Skye, but not real Scottish, like fake Scottish. Like came right after the Mayflower, kind of.
Do you read r/Scottish people Twitter?
I do not. I do understand what they say on Twitter though, which is good. Probably tapping back into my roots.
This tumor.
Oh, get it. Trust.
Tumor.
Okay, whatever.
He's gonna, not the best shade
that was poor decision there, Trust. He's gonna juke the Lings. Oh, he's gonna totally get out. Well done, Trust.
Serral totally. I'm pretty sure Serral.
Wait, he canceled the shade. Okay, whatever.
Okay, he's not even gonna get a single drone for it.
No.
Oh, okay, he gets a drone.
Huge drone kill. He also got 18.
He keeps that spore. He should probably build another spore though. If he forgets the spore, he does have 2. As long as he leaves 2 queens, you can defend an oracle with 2 queens. Oh, this is a pretty fast oracle actually. Maybe not that fast, but.
That's very reasonable. So
but
we went
it's
for 2
tricky
oracles.
at your third, because most commonly what you want to do is send these 2 queens that you have at your natural over to your third, but then you need to have a spore crawler to defend your natural. But I guess Serral, these little things that these pro players can do, he feels more comfortable delaying the spore in his natural.
Yep.
And just not having anything in his third. We see actually 2 oracles coming in here, and they might be able to get in here when there's only 1 queen if they go to the natural. They're actually going to go to the main where there's a queen and a spore. Oh, nope, they come to the natural.
Nope, there they go. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some manual drone counting. 6. Oh, he can get 7.
Oh, there we go. 7, 8.
7, 8. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and both the oracles get out. You like to see that. And he's also got the so he's got a 3rd oracle building even. So he's going to keep trying to press this. And then he's got a Phoenix on the map that he can use to do some lifts for this hit squad in a second.
This one oracle did lose a lot of health there, so it's going to be difficult to keep it alive.
Yep.
But he might be able to poke in and kill maybe 2 or 3 drones here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's 1, 2, 3. Yikes, 4.
Four.
Man.
Oh, is he gonna
Oh,
push
is
the
he gonna get
Oracle?
out? No way, no way, no
No,
way.
okay,
Okay.
yeah.
That would have been too much.
See, my prediction wasn't wrong. I just overestimated trust control.
Of course. Well done.
Well, it was wrong, but it wasn't wrong because I was wrong.
Yes, it was wrong because you were wrong about a different thing. Anyways, Trust is pushing out to this third.
Templar Archives and a Warp Prism,
grabbing a
so it looks like
Templar
we'll get some
Archives.
Archon drops coming in here probably.
Yep,
Or maybe Storm
should
drops.
be. Storm drops would be interesting.
Wouldn't it be fun if Storm drop was the meta? It would be awful as Zerg, but...
It would be awful as a bad Protoss. It would be very hard to do. I like, the Ling drop changes. By the way, that's a decent amount of drones, but losing an Oracle hurts.
Yeah, 6 for an Oracle is okay, but not incredible, I would say. I would say it's enough that he won't be unhappy about it.
Yep.
But not enough that he'll be thrilled.
Yep. By the way, it looks like it's going to be Archon drops, which is cool. And also, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say that the new Archon drop PVZ build that people are doing way more now that the Ling drops have been nerfed. I haven't even bothered to learn because I don't have the APM to do it and not just get manhandled.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, these Archons are going to drop. They're not going to be able to do a heck of a lot, probably.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like there's
super
some
prepared.
Hydras. Yeah, Serral's right on top of it.
Oh, stasis ward. Okay, good control.
Wow, well done by Serral to defend against that. How much health did the Warp Prism lose? Because it looked like he had some Hydras keep shooting
bit.
it. Okay.
But it's still got a lot of health. Once it gets its shield
Yeah.
back, at least it'll be okay.
Yeah, hey, by the way, Serral has taken a while to build that fourth.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder what he's
I
tooling
mean,
up for.
it's not that late right now. You see, he's only on 61 drones.
Yeah.
And you have to be a little careful against these, Archon drops and such. But yeah, if he delays it too much longer, then that won't be great for his economy, especially since we don't see any tech. It would definitely be good to see him get one of these 2 fourth base locations fairly soon.
Yeah,
And it looks like he's going to go
out.
for Roach Ling, Vaneling. The one downside of casting old replays is that you sort of end up forgetting what the meta was at the time.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if Roach, I keep saying Roach, if Hydraling, I knew that didn't sound right, but I couldn't quite put my finger on why. I don't remember if Hydraling, I think Hydraling Vaneling maybe was the prevailing meta. I don't remember if Lurkers had kind of taken over yet or not.
Sure.
Who knows, but Hydraling Vaneling it will be, not Roach Ling Vaneling.
Yeah. And at the same time, Trust seems to have a heck of a lot of Zealots,
Yes.
a handful of Archons, and
And the
3
Vaneling
Immortals
mess is
as
not
well.
done. So this is going to be a very scary push.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty hard to hold, and he really, really needs a third because he hasn't started a fourth at all. Okay, I like that Sim City
Yeah,
with that
do you
chamber.
remember that game in Nation Wars?
No.
Okay, in Nation Wars, Serral... okay, well, why don't you cast the spike quickly?
So the Zealots go and take a bit of the army. Here come the Banelings rolling in, but they're not going to get much hits on the actual Zealots because the Zealots are all up by the natural. It looks like they scatter the army pretty well, though, and Serral manages to move in. There are 4 Archons left, 1 Phoenix picking up the Queen, and it looks like Trust is actually going to push through. Serral GG's, and Trust takes game number 1.
So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by that game-winning fight. So, remember that Evo chamber position that Serral dropped?
Yes.
So he dropped it kind of in front of his Hydras to block them from the charge lots. So recently in Nation Wars, I believe it was the match against who did Finland play?
When?
Germany, I think. I think Finland played Germany.
Could have been. They're in the right.
In the round
maybe.
of 8. The match that they played to get into the round of 4, the offline event.
Okay.
Was it Germany? I think it was Germany and he was playing against Showtime, but maybe I was wrong. Okay, the point being, in the 7th game of the series, the winner gets to go to Paris.
Yep.
A lot on the line. I'll assume it was Showtime. Went for a fast charge lot all in.
Uh-huh.
Whereas Serral went for Hydra Ling, which is really bad against the charge lots. It's basically the hard counter that the charge lots are designed for.
Yep.
But Serral does some really good building placement, puts up some Evos in front of his Hydras and such. And also does some crazy stuff with drone hold position micro.
Okay.
And is actually able to hold on against the hard counter and win the game.
Yeah, move on to Paris.
And this was
That's
after
cool.
Game 6, which I don't know if you watched it. It was an incredible game. It was like an hour long on Neon Violet Square.
Yeah, I saw people freaking out about it
Yeah,
on
and
on
Showtime
Reddit.
had these 4 carriers, and they ran out of interceptors, and so then he lost. It's
Nation
like
Wars
down
has
to the last
produced
mineral.
Nation Wars has produced some really, really, really great games.
Yeah.
Nation Wars is awesome. I'm
I mean,
excited
a lot
for the
of it's
offline
just the
event.
number of games that they've played, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they've been playing, like, multiple best of 7 series every day for the past week or something.
Yep.
And with that many games, you know, you're bound to get some good ones. And especially with the Nation Wars format means that people are a lot more invested in the games.
Yep.
And you have things like Turkey Dono coming in, you know?
Yes.
And did you know he's actually at the same college as Printf?
Oh, I actually
So
hadn't heard that from anywhere
yeah.
online.
Oh, you okay? You had, but
They mentioned it about 50 times during the Nation Wars thing.
okay. I didn't really watch him in Nation Wars, but
Oh, fair enough.
but yeah. So with his cannon rushing,
Yep.
learn
Yeah,
from
it's a
the
blast.
best.
And you also see, because I don't
If you
know.
went if you went to the University of Connecticut, maybe we'd have better 2v2.
Yeah, maybe, maybe I could reach such great heights. I really like Nation Wars because often with the foreign scene, it can kind of feel like personalities blend into each other, and it's hard to tell which foreigners are actually the very best, aside from the ones that go to Korea and do well there.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see people like Serral and Harstem
pinging
just
this wall
yep.
to indicate his intention to run these Zerglings by to the observer. Well,
Very
it's
kind of
funny
him.
that that's not a thing that happens with players about, you know, pinging the cool thing they're about to do to the observers.
I think they should.
Because you totally can.
Yeah, it's like calling your shot in baseball.
Uh-huh.
You can ping the place that you're going to win the game.
Yeah. I should have done that when I was on base trade, just constantly pinged.
Oh, by the way, guys, Ben was on Base Trade TV
I was.
earlier in the WCS qualifier.
I lost 0-2.
He lost 0-2 to Penguin, and
Yep.
Rifkin had no idea how to pronounce his name the whole time. And that was basically all that Rifkin talked about the entire time. But yeah, you should have been pinging more often. You could go for some real. By the way, that adept is very dead. Some real oddball pings where you ping their base, hoping that they just built a tech building there, so that they can think you're map hacking and bragging about it or something.
Okay, these adepts, not the best adepts ever.
Yeah, Trust did the same thing last game where he shaded in for no apparent reason.
Last time we
Oh,
got a
he can
drone
grab
kill.
some drones
Oh.
here.
Oh, these queens, though. Oh, that...
Oh, no!
Oh, I feed micro better.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nope.
Oh, there it goes. That's annoying, man.
That is very annoying. Okay, he does
You
get
thought-
the Phoenix, and he's going to be able to kill this Overlord. And he's getting another Oracle. But without the first Oracle, the second Oracle is a lot less valuable.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if he's going to keep going and get a third one now. It's almost one of those things where I guess it's still kind of worth it because you're still getting similar marginal benefit, but I guess he's actually going to cut it. Oh, he just... Okay.
He's getting this
Never
Robo
mind.
and Twilight.
Yep.
So, probably going to get Charge or Glaze. I wonder if
Yeah.
he's going to do like a Charge Lot Archon off 2 base, because that's pretty strong. It's actually quite hard to deal with as Zerg, at least in my experience. I'm sure Serral's better at it than I am. But we see, okay, so we see the Hydra Den already starting now, so he's going to have these Hydras out. But of course, Hydras are not great against Charge Lot Archon. You know, they're good if they're not getting hit, but as soon as your lings run out, the Charge Lots and the Archons are just going to completely destroy your Hydras. Oh, Stasis Ward going down. A great micro from Serral, as always.
Yep. So right on top of
Once,
things.
once the
You
Charge
can
Lot
sort
Archon
that
is on
out.
top of your Hydras, they just evaporate. Okay, there's the
You know,
Templar
there's-
Archive.
I think there is a second Oracle on the map.
There
Not
it is.
sure. Okay, it's back at home. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh
here it
no,
is.
that third gets canceled. That's annoying.
Oh yeah, he does
So-
this to probe.
That's gonna delay that third by 15 seconds,
Yep.
which is
Can you get the second
bigger than
probe?
it seems.
Oh.
No way. There's
No.
too much. Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile,
that'd be
these
crazy.
Oracles.
Yeah, the hit squad going in. He's gonna pick up that queen. He's gonna grab some drones. He's gonna get out without losing anything at all. The Phoenix is starting to take damage. Ooh, he might have to. Okay.
He ran out of
he'll be
energy on one of those, and so he wasn't able to get as many drone kills because he was doing the 2 Oracle
Yeah,
micro
you're
where they're
right.
shooting each one once, but
Yeah,
he ran out of
look at
energy.
that.
So there's like all the drones just have half health.
Oof. Yikes. Not what you want.
Oh, Serral pinging again to show us that there are units here.
So Serral's gonna scalp it. The third went down. He did actually end up getting it down. Trust is adding on 4. That's gonna be 2 Archons and
Yep.
4 Gateways. Same time, I don't think he has a Warp Prism, so we're not gonna see the same.
I think it does have a Warp Prism.
Oh, does he? Can you
Yeah,
check
yeah,
that?
over here.
Oh, he does. Oh, there he is. He is. We're gonna see the exact same thing from Trust. This appears to be his game plan, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Look at that texture. That's pretty cool. Hexagons.
Yeah. I remember. So recently, speaking of base trade, Rifkin discovered that the shadows on the Archons just don't make any sense at all.
Well, it's just the body, but not the energy ball or something. Although
Yeah.
they don't really have a body. They're just like a head and arms on an
Yes.
energy ball and a torso, kind of. But
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, something. Okay, not really. But yeah,
No.
shadows don't make a lot of sense. Also, it doesn't make a ton of sense how both those Archons can fit inside. Whatever.
No.
I guess, but it's not really inside the warp prism, is it? They like
It's,
temporarily warp back to Ire or something.
Something. They're chilling out. They're
Yeah.
having mimosas
And
by
then
the
they
beach.
get dropped out, and they're like inside 50 Zerglings.
Yeah. It's a rude awakening. I wonder how far in advance they know that they're about to be dropped out. I wonder if they're alerted by Ire.
Or they just sit there and then they blink and then they notice that they're standing on creep. Yeah, because they don't really have. I guess maybe you can't see the bottom half of their torso because of the energy, but I guess it's kind of there.
It looks like Overlord shadows almost.
Yeah, I mean you can see kind
from
of
the profile.
their arms and then their sort of wiggly things down here.
Yep.
Their cloak or whatever that is. So yeah, but yeah, the light. But you would think the light would obscure the shadow because it's like so bright. You'd think it would just generate enough light that there wouldn't be a shadow.
Something. It's fun because those kind of things are. And by the way, Trust is pushing out. Those are the kinds of things that are decisions made by designers at some point. They probably had a meeting about that. Anyways, Serral's got a handful of banelings and a bunch of Hydras, and he's going to basically try to force Trust to attack into this concave. Trust does have Serral's 4th available to him if he wants to just go over and take that real quick. But
he's dropping some stasis wards. Oh, good micro there from Serral, getting the first one.
Yeah,
he's been
well
really
done.
good against stasis wards this series.
Yep. Oh man, a bunch of banelings just popped on an Archon, and then the rest kind of ran into an Immortal. That's not what you want. The Immortals though taking some damage.
Good
Oh,
banelings
the
there.
banelings rolling in. Those are great baneling hits. Oh, Serral's going to destroy this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's almost definitely going to even up this
GG.
series. There he goes. GG. Serral wins game number 2. We're back on our favorite map. Look at that. We still have not counted the squares. Sorry, everyone. Not those squares. We counted those squares.
That's true.
We know exactly how many squares. Well, we knew at one point. I forgot already. These squares are a mystery to us.
Yes. It's hard to tell. There's some
Yeah,
philosophical questions as to what constitutes a square.
Yeah, well, those are definitely triangles. So actually don't think they should count in the count at all.
How are they definitely triangles?
Because they're
It's
they're
like a
half
square with a tiny bit cut off.
Yeah, does the square keep going? That's the question.
But that wouldn't be a triangle. If you take a square and cut a little bit off, it doesn't become a triangle.
Ben, it looks like it's cut in half by the other square. Does
No,
it
it's not cut in half. That's just the texture underneath because it's see-through. It's only this little corner on here that's actually cut off.
Yeah, I see now. I see now. No, actually, I don't see now.
Okay,
Do you see?
well, it is.
Whatever. We can discuss this at length later.
This square is missing because of the minerals.
Oh, true.
must have had
We
to
count
remove
those?
I don't know.
Anyways, Trust is walking across the map with a probe just to scout.
Watch its cheeks
Yes.
in case it attacks.
It's on the hunt.
Yep.
Soft rain falls on the neon violet square as the probe moves across the map. He approaches a
It's
mineral
gonna
patch.
be obnoxious.
He starts to get microed against. Oh, probes kind of suck in the minerals. They're kind of like Kirby.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's
Or
like
maybe
scanning,
that's not
kind of.
sucking. It's scanning. Yeah.
It scans it and it's like, oh, I guess there's a mineral here.
Yeah.
And then it just
Mineral.
A mineral appears.
Mineral identified. We'll acquire now.
Do you think after the 100th time that it scans the same rock it gets bored?
I know. Freaking idiot probes, man. You'd think they would know. Okay, that probe. It's a good thing we followed that probe, Ben.
Yeah.
Because I have a hunch that that's not just for supply. I mean, it's probably
that would be a
partly
real way
for
to psych
supply.
your opponent out, though.
Yeah, it really was.
It's like you get supply blocked and you're just looking at your scouting probes. So you just build a pylon. It's just gonna be a
So
Stargate.
what's he gonna proxy? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a Stargate, probably some oracles to run into the back
Yeah.
of Serral's base.
It could be Void Rays with how close this is, but probably oracles.
Yes, if this was PvT, it would almost definitely be Void Rays.
Yeah, but you can build Void Rays against Zerg. It's just not as good generally.
Yes. So, we will see how Serral responds to this. He will not have spore crawlers by then, because that would be an insanely early time to have spore
unless he
crawlers.
scouts it.
Yes. What does he have out scouting on the map? He has an Overlord parked right outside the natural.
Yeah.
He
has nothing to see that the Stargate would be missing from the main.
Right. He's got the 2 lings going across the map. The Stargate's almost finished. Ben, this is looking pretty bad.
This is looking quite bad.
Trust might just walk into his map and win immediately. He's going to make an Oracle. Yep. Okay. Does Serral have... He's got the 2 lings, but they're just sitting out in the middle of the map getting attacked by the Adept. Fended off. He should, well...
I mean, there's no like extra gateway out there or anything, but that doesn't tell you that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at this point, it's far too late.
Yep. He's got the 1 queen. Oh, yikes. Oracle incoming. The question is whether this ends the game right now or if Serral can find some way. He's just got the 1 queen, though. I'm not really sure. Ah, clever. Yikes. Oh, man. So many drones are going to go down. He's going to start his Spore Crawler in the main. He doesn't start one in the natural. There's another Oracle on the way.
Yeah,
for
so he lost
Trust.
6. Oh, he hasn't started one in the natural. Why do you not start one in the natural, Serral?
Okay.
He cancels
don't cancel it. Serral.
He thinks that he can unpower it, maybe, but he can't. Oh, he does have 2 queens. He's going to just use it. Okay, he's got enough queens, so he should be fine. Okay,
yeah,
so 6 kills is actually a lot better than it could have been.
Yeah, it's actually pretty darn good. Trust invested a lot into this. And now he has these 2 Oracles on the map, but they're completely handled now. There's queens everywhere. There's no way he's going to find more damage with these. He's going to have to transition and play a normal game. He's still even just got the 1 gateway, right? He's starting at a Robo.
He's got 2 gateways.
Okay.
And getting a Twilight Robo. You know what I'd like to see here from Serral?
A Nidus?
No, a Spire, because he doesn't have a Stargate anymore. But he did
True,
start his lair fast enough.
There's no way you build another Stargate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The real trick is to proxy the Spire, though.
Yes,
it's so
absolutely.
Good. Protoss players never scout the top corner of the map for whether or not there's a Stargate there. See, he's even already got the Overlord here, right? So this Overlord just goes here. It drops some creep. You send a drone over here, you build a Spire, and then you build a Hydra Den in your main, and they think you're going Hydras, but then you just have 10 mutas, and then you win.
It's a free win. I don't know why Serral isn't doing it.
I know.
Terrible.
Yep.
Maybe he'll learn someday.
Someday. Once he finally learns that he needs to be asking me how to win these games, but
yeah.
In the meantime, he'll just try and do it by himself and only occasionally win premier tournaments.
Once he accepts your coaching, oh yikes, that is a rough loss of that Oracle.
Yeah.
I think they got maybe 3 drones there. I'm not totally sure.
This one's gotten up to 4. I don't know how many the other one got.
Yeah. By the way, it looks like Trust is going to do the same thing with the Archon drops. So he has a pretty clear plan in this.
Yep.
In this matchup. He's got 4 gates total, so he doesn't have any potential to put any pressure on. Pocket expansion in the bottom left will help him kind of stabilize and play a more normal game from here. He's adding some more gateways along with that. The question is going to be, first of all, how annoying he can be with this. Second of all, what tech Serral decides to move into, because Trust is going to get charged, and he's going to pump out some Immortals from the Robo facility, and he's going to add some Archons. Yeah. And that's going to be what he does.
I would definitely expect to just see Lingbane Hydra again, but this time there's not going to be any Hydras out yet. But there's 3 queens right there. That's quite good from Serral. He's on top of that.
Yep.
Those queens are really important to push back the Warp Prisoner.
Yep.
And get that damage on it so that it can't just keep going in and dropping those around. 2 Adepts actually in the third, and there's no workers here. He tries to actually block with an Evo, that's cute.
He actually kind of did block with the Evo. Oh man, he got the Spore Crawler down too. Whoa, wow, really, really well handled by Serral.
Yeah,
that was
seriously.
awesome.
Well, the queens.
Oh, this is not going to go well either. Serral is totally defending this.
Yeah.
Trust has
he's
no
really
damage. Yeah. That's really well done by Serral.
61 workers to 48.
Yep. And Trust is kind of stashed back in his base now. This is the situation that people often find themselves in Neon Violet Square.
Yeah.
Similar to Backwater, where you can get the first 3 bases really quickly, and then after that, it's really tough to move out on the map.
What are those games called? That you drop the thing and it falls into a bin? You know what I'm talking about? With the little pegs like this, like the Neon Violet Squares? You drop it.
Is it where you drop one ball and it can move all the way around?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I have no idea what that's called, but yes,
okay.
I know what you mean.
That's basically what we have here. Okay, are there banelings? Yes, there are banelings. He's starting 3 spines.
There wasn't a bigger point there. All right, anyways, he's going to move in. He's got 4 Archons this time. Banelings roll in. They're going to roll right past the Archons, try to do as much damage to the Zealots as they can. There are basically no Zealots
The
left.
Spine's finishing.
But, and there are 2 Spines finishing and a bunch of Queens. So there are 2 Immortals left. 3 of the Archons went down during that fight, and the other one's about to go down. So it looks like Serral is doing pretty well, but this is really close. Yeah, so the Archon went down. The last Spinecrawler is going to go down too, but he managed to kill everything else. And Trust is really very much on the back foot. He has 2 Immortals left from that fight. He's going to have 1 Archon that he's just warping in now.
Yeah, and with this Hydraling Bane, he's going to have such a hard time pushing out to secure another base.
Yep.
Since he took the 3rd base inside, you can see it's already oversaturated, and he's not going to be able to easily push out without Serral just denying that with Hydraling Baneling. And meanwhile, Serral can take a 4th out here, which he's going to. He can at some point take his indoor base, but there's no rush to do that, given that he's just got complete total map control. Trust starts up Storm, which is obviously going to be really important against the composition of Serral, but it's going to be a long time until he has that.
Yeah, and he doesn't really have any choices here. He kind of just has to stay back.
He's doing Immortal drops.
Yeah, I guess he can do that.
Not great
Not
against
gonna get any
Zerglings,
damage done. No. Yeah, Trust really just has to sit in his base for a while now and hope that Serral doesn't just expand all over the place, because there's no way Trust can move out at all. So Trust has no upgrades right now, right? He's just starting his first forge.
Yeah, I think so.
Yikes. That's going to be tricky for him as we move further and further into this game.
Yeah.
+1 missiles are already halfway finished.
And he's getting the Hydra speed now.
Yep.
Bunch of Banelings, actually.
Serral will be about basically a whole upgrade for the rest of this game, unless this game goes
So it's a pretty
super late
scary
game, which it
attack
probably
here,
won't.
though. Still a lot of units.
It is. There's a lot of Banelings, 1 very weak Spinecrawler, and 2 more that are trying to finish. Thing is, in terms of actual punch in this army, you've got the
4 High Templar.
you've got the Storms, you've got 2 Archons and 2 Immortals. Trust probably needs to do a decent amount of damage with this.
Does this one have a Storm? It does. Okay, so he's got 4 Storms basically, or 5 Storms actually, and a bunch of units.
Yep. Spinecrawlers are finishing. I'm surprised Serral's moving out from under the Spinecrawlers.
Oh
no, the Templar! 2 of them go down immediately to Banelings. The rest get finished off by Banelings. Those 2 that are moving right now have no Storms left. Wow, that army just got destroyed by Serral. He's going to just grab an Immortal. He's going to grab an Archon. He's going to grab another Archon and the Zealots. That went about as badly as it possibly could have for Trust. I thought that Serral was making a mistake by moving out from under the Spinecrawlers, but he must have seen a chance to pounce.
Yeah, Trust wasn't on top of his control. Oh, that Archon cannot fit through those squares.
Yep.
And we do see a Lurker Den coming down now, so that's going to be the next choice. These Spinecrawlers moving into the main to defend it. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, he knows how he could possibly lose this game, I guess, because Trust is really just sitting on the 3 bases, and it's really more like 2.5.
See an infestation pit from Serral, though.
Yeah.
So we can start working on that hive tech. Either work on a greater spire or get the Lurker burrow speed is super helpful. Either one. Oh, he's gonna kill these rocks. It's convenient. Get some better mobility. He's got 4 bases. He can take a 5th base if he wants, given that he's on 73 workers and he's making more. Probably does want a 5th base. You know, there's always the indoor, and you can go up here. Or even over to the gold. With how good his creep spread is, I wouldn't be surprised to see the gold base next.
Yep.
And that really fits in line with your sort of desire of playing out in the open middle area as the Zerg player, instead of these somewhat more constricted chokes up here. Speaking of things, how often do you see people kill these rocks?
Very rarely. Trust has gotten a 4th, and he's moving out
try and kill this
with his army now. He's not going to be able to get that. There's no chance. Okay, he's finally moving back.
Oh, that was not good micro there.
Yikes, yeah. No, that's kind of funny. He might actually have been able to... Oh, well, I guess there were enough Zealots there that nothing was going to happen. Trust is starting to get his 4th, which might be the time that Serral decides to move out, because it's a little bit of a gamble for Trust to try to... Just looking at the supplies, looking at the power of Serral's army, looking at the 10 Lurkers that are in production, which might be a problem for Trust pretty soon.
Yes. How many? Let's see. What's the Immortal count at? 4. Okay, so not 0, but you know, when you basically ideally want to have essentially as many Immortals as there are Lurkers, I would say.
Yep.
Roughly. Maybe not always feasible, but in theory, you want to really have a lot of Immortals. And for this many Lurkers, I don't think 4 Immortals and the rest of the army is really going to cut it.
Yeah, Trust just kept losing immortals in those attacks by Serral's third, and so never able to build up that count. Serral's gonna slowly move across the map. Again, he's just got complete map control here.
Yeah. This is also a really awkward wall, I think.
Yeah, I know, with that pylon there.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no!
not in
Okay.
place.
Oh, yikes. Oh no! And the Archons can't move in to defend this because they're Archons and the wall is
Yep.
too big. And
The
oh man.
Zerglings should be doing something besides fighting Zealots in this choke, though.
Yeah, Serral is really not
Oh,
making
'cause
the
he's
most of this
moving
because
over
at the
here.
same time he's microing this. One storm goes down on three Hydras, which is not what you want, but the next two are pretty good. You know, Serral doesn't have much meat here right now.
No, he doesn't. But he still has a lot of lurkers. There's so many lurkers.
Yeah. Hydras are going to start chipping away at the pylon and the assimilator and then the Nexus. So Trust is going to have to make a move in a second because he obviously can't lose that Nexus. He pushes out straight into the lurkers. Oh man. Oh, that's a decent enough storm on some
Yeah,
Hydras.
for sure.
He might actually end up clearing this out.
Bling's coming in
There's-
though, and there's still a bunch of lurkers. I think Serral's gonna keep solid here. All these lanes.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's
Two free Archons basically.
Still like 8 lurkers or something.
Immortal starts to fall. He's just got the one Immortal
GG.
left. GG. Serral takes the series 2-1. That, I think, Ben, was your prediction.
I think that was.
There you go. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. There are 2 videos on your screen right now. Click if you are interested, and click on the subscribe button on the screen as well if you're interested in that. Otherwise, go ahead and like or comment or dislike. And most importantly, have a good day. Thank you for watching.